Fire trucks provided an arc of foam to welcome the first flight at Phuket Airport. Then the first international tourists appeared. They will be confined, not in a hotel room, but by the sea. They can go anywhere on the island. This is a big step forward for tourism, not only here in Thailand, but across the whole world.
A real privilege. We really have it.
I feel to cry really because really emotional.
Taking the sights, mate. Enjoy Thailand, right?
Visit my girlfriend.
Those arriving face restrictions. They must be fully vaccinated, from approved countries, take multiple COVID tests and stay at designated hotels. But this group is the first of what Thailand hopes will be many in the coming months. Here at the Phuket Sandbox Command Centre, visitors will be monitored electronically by signals emitted from tracking apps on their phones. If infection breaks out, they can be quickly traced. Tourists will appear on the map as a yellow dot. After 2 weeks, the dot will turn green. From that point, they can travel anywhere within Thailand.
I think the whole world watching us. We're scared, we're reluctant, we hesitate. But we need to go ahead and do the best. I think restrictions, to me, is a bit too rigid. But with due understanding the logic behind that restriction.
The experiment is desperately needed. 80% of Phuket's income comes from foreign tourists, and in their absence, the economy has collapsed. Locals line up for food handouts. The worst hit are said to have been forced to eat insects and wild snakes.
We've lost money by staying open, but people come here and take photos showing Phuket as a ghost town. So I've stayed open, and I've asked my friends to do the same to make the island look alive. I've heard many people want to come. I believe it will be better in the end.
There are a number of hoops that tourists have to jump through to get here, but it's described as being like a gate. Do you open it a little and let people through a few at a time, or do you open it wide and find yourself overrun and then have to slam it shut again? The hope is to keep the sandbox open as long as it's needed, and a trickle of tourists will become a flood. Resorts around the world are watching to see if this is a way to reignite global tourism.